Today, I will be reporting on the leopard, a folklore from Central Africa. Before we proceed with the story, let us first know what a leopard is. The leopard is also called Panthera pardus, the fourth largest cat in the world, one of the four big cats in the Panthera genus, along with the tiger, the lion, and the jaguar crouch. It has a pale yellowish to dark golden fur with dark spots grouped in rosettes. So, Kalisiki is usa ka pygmy. Pygmy refers to an ethnic group whose average height is significantly shorter than the global average. So, kaning pygmy groups is makita sa ubang parts sa kalibutan, including Africa, Southeast Asia, and South America. Key the pygmy has married a pygmy girl from another village. The girl was called Luitsi and she became Key's wife. With them lived Intiayo, Key's brother. After a year, Luitsi wished to visit her mother, as was the custom. Key agreed and gave Luitsi a big piece of meat to take to her mother. As a big hunt was imminent, Key could not go with his wife, but he promised to fetch her from her mother's house in 4 weeks' time. So, ning-promise si Key nga iyang kaon si Luitsi after a hunt. Pero tungod kinapakan man ang iyang tiil og has, og di siya makalakaw, mo nang ninghangyo siya sa iyang igsuon nga si Intiayo nga, kung pwede ba nga siya na lang ang mukuha sa iyang asawa nga si Luitsi. So, si Intiayo is was siya ning sugot, kung ningon siya nga, pila ka adlaw makalakaw na kagbalik og mas maayo nga ikaw ang mukuha sa imong asawa. So, ito ba si Key nga, no, it is better not to leave Luitsi in uncertainty. She would not wait for me but would start the journey home alone. Fetch her home for me, and I'll give you my best bow. So Intiayo fetched Luitsi. They took the path through the jungle. The woman ahead, the man armed close behind her, as was proper. Suddenly a leopard appeared among the trees, and it crouched ready to spring. The woman was paralyzed with fear. Intiayo, however, threw himself on the leopard and thrust his knife into the leopard's heart. As it fell, the claws tore open Intiayo's shoulder. Then the beast fell dead. So, hinduan ni Luitsi ang samad ni Intiayo og iyang gibutngan sad og healing herbs. Dayon gibutngan og bandage. Then she said, "You are brave, Intiayo. You saved my life. I wonder if Key would have done as much for me." Naingon pa si Intiayo, "You ought not to say such things." But Luitsi continued, "One has heard of men who allowed their wives to be eaten by the leopards, while they themselves disappeared faster than a snake. Not my brother Key," protested Intiayo. Then Luitsi said, "I have no child of his. It is because he does not love me enough." "You shouldn't talk such nonsense," said Intiayo. "He loves you, and he does not lack courage either. Perhaps he is the bravest of us three." So, ingon si Luitsi nga ilang i-test nga mahigda siya o magpa-as-if nga giambakan siya sa leopard and pinned her to the ground. O iyang giignan si Intiayo nga adtoon si Key o ignon nga gi-attack siya sa leopard. "Very well," said Intiayo. He rolled the leopard over on top of the obstinate woman and then ran home to fetch his brother. However, as soon as Luitsi could no longer see him, he decided to take his time, and so Luitsi had to lie there for hours beneath the dead leopard in the distance. She could hear the roaring of the leopardess, looking for its dead mate. The jungle was full of threatening voices. At last, she began to imagine that the leopard lying on top of her was moving, as if it had come to life again. But still she did not budge from the spot. So keen was she to find out how her husband would behave. So pag-abot ni Intiayo sa village, giingon dayon niya sa iyang isuon ang usa giingon ni Luitsi. So gidala sa jagdagan bisan pagkasakit ang iyang tiil. Nindong gyapon siya ni Luitsi. Although he was unarmed, he threw himself on the leopard. The woman rolled the dead beast over and stood up laughing. "What does this mean?" asked Key. "I wanted to see who of us was the greatest hero," said Luitsi. "And that is my question too. As we come to the end of the story, Which of the three showed greater courage? Was it Intiayo who stabbed the leopard in the heart with his knife, although he could have run away? Or Luizzi who lay there beneath the leopard? Or was it Ki who ran up unarmed in order to snatch his wife from the leopard's claw? In many cultures, including Central African folklore, the leopard often symbolizes strength, cunning, and danger. In this story, the appearance of the leopard represents a significant threat and test of courage for the characters. So, the story emphasizes the importance of courage and bravery when confronted with life-threatening situations. In Tiayo, Ki and Luizzi exhibit bravery in different ways. In Tiayo by directly confronting the leopard to protect Luizzi, and Ki by rushing to rescue his wife despite being unarmed and injured, and Luizzi who lay there beneath the leopard. And that would be all.